Oliver Blume, the CEO of Volkswagen, has disclosed a fundamental change in the organization's approach to electric vehicles. According to Blume, Volkswagen will no longer pursue the research and manufacture of electric vehicles and will instead concentrate on hydrogen-powered automobiles. This choice significantly veers away from the industry trend towards electric mobility and raises various concerns regarding Volkswagen's future course, as well as possible repercussions for the larger automotive market. Volkswagen made a risky choice by switching from electric vehicles to hydrogen-powered vehicles. The market for EVs has grown significantly over the past 10 years, and numerous automakers have made significant investments in R&D to advance battery technology and broaden their selection of electric vehicles. With no tailpipe emissions and less reliance on fossil fuels, electric vehicles have been hailed as a more sustainable and environmentally friendly alternative to conventional gasoline-powered cars. Volkswagen's decision to shift its focus towards hydrogen seems somewhat illogical in light of the situation. According to Oliver Blume's announcement, Volkswagen believes that the hydrogen fuel cell technology, which converts hydrogen gas into electricity to run an electric motor while only producing water vapor as a byproduct, has promise. With benefits like quicker refueling and longer driving distances, hydrogen fuel cells have long been seen as a promising battery-free option for electric vehicles. However, a number of issues, such as a lack of refueling infrastructure and high production costs, have prevented the widespread deployment of hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. Volkswagen's appraisal of the long-term feasibility and scalability of EV technology may be one factor in the company's decision. Even though electric vehicles have advanced significantly in recent years, there are still issues with the existing battery technology's limits, such as range anxiety and lengthy charging periods. Volkswagen may be placing a wager on the ability of fuel cell technology to get beyond these barriers and provide customers a more workable alternative by refocusing on hydrogen. The competitive environment may also have had an impact on Volkswagen's strategic change. The market for electric vehicles is getting more and more crowded as a result of multiple automakers making significant investments in EVs. Due to the market saturation, Volkswagen may have decided to look into other opportunities where it might obtain a competitive edge. By shifting its focus to hydrogen, the business might set itself apart from its competitors and carve out a position in a less congested industry. Volkswagen's choice to give up on EVs is risky, though, due to its potential contribution to lowering greenhouse gas emissions and addressing climate change. Electric vehicles have attracted great popular interest as well as government assistance. Consumers who are concerned about sustainability and environmental activists may be skeptical of and critical of the move away from EVs. Additionally, there aren't many refueling stations available globally, and the infrastructure for hydrogen is still immature. This lack of infrastructure might prevent hydrogen vehicles from being widely used and reduce their market potential. Concerns have been raised concerning Volkswagen's ability to produce and market hydrogen fuel cell technology on a large scale in light of the company's shift towards this fuel type. Volkswagen has a history in fuel cell development, but it does not have the same level of proficiency as some of its rivals. The creation and development of a hydrogen fuel cell system that is economically feasible will necessitate a large investment in infrastructure, research, and development. For Volkswagen to successfully overcome these obstacles, it will be necessary to establish strategic alliances and partnerships. Volkswagen's transition to hydrogen has repercussions for the larger automotive industry. The company's choice might have an effect on how other manufacturers develop and use EVs. Volkswagen is one of the major automakers in the world, and its strategic decisions frequently affect market trends. If other manufacturers view Volkswagen's switch to hydrogen as a workable substitute, then their attention may also turn away from electric vehicles and towards hydrogen fuel cell technology. This might alter the competitive environment and challenge electric mobility's existing hegemony. The importance of governmental laws and regulations should also be taken into account. To encourage the use of electric vehicles, numerous nations have implemented programs and incentives. This has been a major factor in the EV market's explosive rise. But if Volkswagen's transition to hydrogen takes off, it might prompt a reevaluation of these regulations. Governments would have to modify their plans to account for the creation and uptake of hydrogen-powered vehicles. This change might have an impact on the development of infrastructure, the use of renewable energy sources, and overall environmental objectives. Volkswagen's choice presents difficulties for both its current EV lineup and customers. The business has made significant investments in the development of electric vehicles and has been releasing well-liked models like the ID3 and ID4. Questions concerning the future of these vehicles and the level of assistance they will receive are raised by the abrupt change towards hydrogen. Existing clients can be worried about maintenance accessibility, charging infrastructure, and resale value. To keep its consumers' trust and contentment, Volkswagen will need to address these worries and offer a clear transition strategy. Positively, Volkswagen may have new prospects for research and development as a result of the switch to hydrogen. The business can use its engineering know-how and experience to enhance hydrogen fuel cell technology by concentrating on it. This might result in improvements to the systems for producing, storing, and distributing hydrogen, resolving some of the problems now related to hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. Volkswagen's dedication to hydrogen could spur developments and possibly hasten the technology's evolution. The revelation by Volkswagen CEO Oliver Blume also causes a controversy and discussion among experts and in the car industry. Concerns about the general sustainability and environmental effects of various fuel alternatives have been raised by the shift to hydrogen. The production and disposal of batteries raise questions regarding the environmental impact of EVs, despite the fact that they have been praised for having no tailpipe emissions. While producing just water vapor as a byproduct, hydrogen fuel cell vehicles have the potential to provide a totally emissions-free driving experience if the hydrogen is created using renewable energy sources. Hydrogen's affordability and availability also significantly influence how widely it is used. Particularly when compared to the huge charging networks for electric vehicles, the infrastructure for hydrogen refueling stations is currently somewhat limited. Automakers, energy providers, and governments will need to work together and make large expenditures in order to expand the hydrogen refueling infrastructure. To make hydrogen competitive with other fuel options, the cost of manufacturing, storage, and distribution must also be reduced. Volkswagen's dedication to hydrogen may encourage investment and development in these fields. The transition to hydrogen by Volkswagen has effects on the renewable energy market as well. An increase in the demand for hydrogen fuel cell vehicles could spur the expansion of renewable energy generation, because the manufacture of hydrogen depends on renewable energy sources like wind and solar energy. By fostering collaboration between the automobile and energy sectors, this might accelerate the transition to a more sustainable and decarbonized future. The action taken by Volkswagen may inspire other stakeholders to investigate and make investments in renewable energy technology. Supporting the overall objective of lowering greenhouse gas emissions, the company's decision to abandon electric vehicles in favor of hydrogen, as revealed by Volkswagen CEO Oliver Blume, has huge ramifications for the auto industry and the direction of mobility in the future. Volkswagen's aim for sustainable mobility and its faith in the capabilities of hydrogen fuel cell technology are both reflected in this strategic choice. The transition to hydrogen presents new prospects for innovation, cooperation, and environmental advancement, even though there are obstacles to be overcome, such as infrastructure development, cost effectiveness, and customer acceptance. Thank you for sticking with me until the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Until next time, take care.